Second quarter now underway. Hatid sa atin ng Motolite. For Ex-President Service, call 370-6686. 23-16 ang Star Hotshots po. Abante matapos ang unang 12 minuto ng basketball. At sa pagbubukas ng fourth quarter, traveling ang naipito dito kay Dondo.
Mag-win that first quarter. Rebounds, di ba nga binabantayan natin. In the first quarter, lamang ang Star Hotshots 11-8. Tapos 4-1 pagdating dun sa offensive rebound.
Plus 3 lang yun, ano? Pero napakalaking bagay kasi first 2 games nga minus 15 sila sa rebounding battle.
So, actually, what you're aiming is baka pantay ka man lang.
Baroka, pupunta kay Blakely. Kasama nila sina Simon, Pingris, and Malyari. Katapat ngayon sina Banchero, Ontiveros, Manuel Abueva, and De La Cruz. Coach Alex, pinahinga na muna dito si Romeo Travis. Ontiveros drops it off. Manuel, lalim naman ang dukot.
Tsaka makita mo mag-go dito sa 5 ng Alaska Aces. Parang walang sentro di ba? Walang natural center, but they are able to find ways to move that ball and get into scoring position. But matatawagan ng foul itong si Calvin Abueva.
Illegal pick ang pinamigay doon ni Abueva para malibre yung baseline para kay Manuel. Pingris gets it over to Simon. Ontiveros giving chase. Big pick mula kay Ping. Peter June. Di pa rin mapauwi yung tira na yon. Banchero pushing hard. Manuel down the middle. Play broken up by Ping.
Ngayon naman makikita mong advantage ng Alaska because they are smaller. They are however so aggressive, especially Vic Manuel, one of the best finishers pagdating sa mga big man dito sa ating liga.
Pero yung Pingris nga, no? Really trying to lead by example. Isipin mo, nakahiga siya dito sa kabila dahil dumaan nga sa kanya. Yung defender kanina, tumba siya pagbigay niya ng pick, pero siya pa nauna doon to break it up.
Maganda pa dyan dito kay Mark Pingris is because he understands na yun ang kinakailangan sa kanya. Dito ng Star Hotshots, yung role niya sa gilas, yung role niya ever since before, nung Pure Foods pa sila, nung BMEG sila, ng Star Hotshots, yung kinakailangan sa kanya, yung binibigay ng energy on the defensive end.
Pagbuelo ni PJ dito sa kabilang dulo, natapak sa sideline. Ang bola mababalik na naman sa Alaska.
Kung maalala mo, the first 4 or 5 games ng Star Hotshots, when they were struggling, sinabi ni Coach Tim Kun, alam mo kaya tayo natatalo is because we have not been doing the little things that made them win before. And then they figured it out. But so far, dito sa semifinals, kulang pa yung pinapakita nila. Kulang pa yung effort. Nalalamangan sila ng Alaska.
Second personal foul slapped on Marcus Blakely. Banchero attacking Baroka. Step back jumper on top of Mark Andy.
One thing I like about Banchero, he was definitely one of the highest rated rookies, but he's embraced this role dito sa Alaska. He's not the starting point guard, and he's not complaining about it. He is maximizing yung mga minuto na binibigay sa kanya ni Coach Alex, and he's taken so much pride in the defense na binibigay ng Alaska.
Simon over to Malyari. Three-pointer on the way. Mintis para kay Alex. Speaking of Banchero, no? Uy! Coach Alex Compton is on the floor complaining about what he foresaw to be a push.
But look at that. Coach Alex Compton really complaining. Coach Alex Compton saying na pangalawang beses na nangyari yun dito sa Alaska. Pero nakita mo yung ginawa ng team niya. Nakita mo yung ginawa ng 5. On the floor, keeping everybody huddled and keeping everybody focused. And then Coach Alex Compton, after being called for that technical foul, goes right away to his boys na pinapaliwanag niya, you know what, we're a team right here and we need to be able to play through this type of a situation.
Coach Alex Compton applauding the fact na mintis yung technical free throw. Pay attention to Blakely. That's what Coach Alex was talking about.
Now from that angle, hindi natin makikita kung talagang malakas yung tulak ni Marcus Blakely.
Kung nag-extend talaga yung braso, no? Malyari with the leather. Manuel trying to shut that baseline down. Baroka has 10 seconds to try and generate a shot. Reach and foul from behind. Whistled on Banchero. And Coach Alex talking to Banchero. Ito, better angle. Ooh, that forearm was planted on the back.
Arguable kasi. Because you know that Calvin Abueva is one of the strongest rebounding power forwards na hindi mo basta-basta matutulak.
Melted over to Ping. Malyari waiting for it as well as Simon on the wings. Ping spins baseline. Scoop layup is good. 8 points in the game para dito kay Pingris. Banchero may tangan ng bola. Hazul trying to break free of Melton. They try to go to Abueva, but the ball is kicked out of bounds. Coach Alex Compton could not wait any longer. Romeo Travis is coming back on para dito kay Abueva. As we send it back over to Miss Erica.
Matapos ang huling huddle, sabi lang ni Coach Alex, aside from banking on their strength on the post, they should be able to capitalize on corner options to confuse Star. Be smart on their decoys to maintain unpredictability, but they have to make sure that they communicate well to execute effectively. Balik sa inyo?
The only thing that's predictable with Alaska is they're gonna play you tough defense every single second of the ball game. And yun ang maganda na nagagawa ni Coach Alex Compton. He is able to translate and relate to his players yung gusto niya magawa because he was a player before. And ang kaganda dito kay Coach Alex, hindi naman siya offensive or hindi naman siya defensive player dati. But he is preaching defense now that he's a coach.
Mga free throw na pumasok ni Ontiveros at sa atin na Smart. Live more. 25-20. Star up by 5 on the attack. Baroka no looks it over to Malyari. Malyari, greatest slat leathered into the lane for the one-hander. Banchero on the move, down the middle, flips it up and gets the bounce. Bonus free throw is coming up.
You know, one thing that we've seen in this series, yung matchup ng Banchero and Mark Baroka. You know, Banchero is making it so difficult for Baroka. Usually, lamang si Baroka dun sa mga matchup niya, but Banchero has been able to really put it up there and hold his own.
Bonus free throw at sa atin na Smart. Live more. Willing makipagpalitan ng mukha, no? Ito si Chris Banchero. Malyari gets it over to Simon. And away from play, Manuel and Rivas were battling for position. Manuel whistled for that personal foul, his first of the game.
14 seconds.
Baroka working against Azul. Pupunta sa kaliwa, it is Simon. 3 guys converge on PJ. Look at them recover right away. Baroka gets that basket. May kauban pang foul.
If you're Mark Baroka, you need to be more aggressive in game number 3. You need to take control and put pressure on the defense of the Alaska Aces. That's what he did exactly right there.
Mark Andy had a double-double back in game 1, was a non-factor in game 2, and looks like he wants to be that aggressive here in game 3. First 3 points of the game para sa kanya.
Both him and Mark Pingers have been very aggressive dito sa ating laro.
Balik sa pitong inahabol ng mga alas. Ontiveros goes to Banchero. Manuel is battling Malyari. Manuel on that baseline, goes reverse!
There's a mismatch right there. Alex Malyari will have a very difficult time against Vic Manuel on the post.
Less than 8 minutes now remaining sa ating first half. Baroka will try and set this one up. Hazul right in front of him. They go back to Malyari. Rivas offers the pick and slides through. Malyari has Travis on him. He goes to Simon. Baroka from the baseline on that left side. Tapigan ng bola. Nasalo na lang ni Azul. Alaska looking to push it, but the Star Hotshots right there with them. They get enough to get that stop. Master Guapo move to atid sa atin ng Master Face Scrub. Sikreto ng mga Guapo. Manuel at the slot. Wala ka na magagawa.
Wala ka na magagawa. You know, Vic Manuel is such a good example na marunong pumunta dun sa open spot. At he's always aggressive trying to get that pass, cutting towards the basket.
Malyari feeding Rivas. Napasabit niya doon si Vic.
Well, that time, Manuel not able to go around Rafi Rivas.
Free throws ni Rafi, hatid sa atin ng Smart. Live more. Rivas bounces home the first two-man substitution para kay Coach Tim. Devance and Blakely coming back on para dito kina Simon and sino yung isa mo po? Malyari. Para naman dito sa Alaska, nagbalik na si Cyrus Baguio. Rivas goes 2 for 2 to give the Star Hotshots a bit more breathing room. Balik sa 5 ang abante nila. 5 minuto na rin ang lumilipas sa second quarter of action. Baguio mula sa kanto. Travis battling Blakely for position. Baguio for 3. Punches it through! Atin sa atin ang PLDT on DSL triple play plans.
That was a big shot by Cyrus Baguio. They needed something to get their juices going once again.
Mabana sa dalawang inahabol ng Alaska. Blakely, up, under, ibinali pa, mintis pa rin yung tira. Ball will go to Alaska.
Once again, great interior defense para sa Alaska Aces, making it difficult for the Star Hotshots. Kahit na mas malaki yung lineup nitong Star Hotshots, kaya naman binalik agad ni Coach Tim Cohn si Mark Pinges. He only rested about 2.5 minutes.
Hotshots really wanting that toughness on the floor. Naantay pa nila mahawak kay Ping lahat ng kanilang players as Banchero almost got away from everybody in yellow.
And again, nasa stun yung defense itong Star Hotshots dun sa dribble penetration ng Alaska.
Yap will line it up. Hesitates, drives closer. Ping wrist, back to Yap. 19-footer is good.
Terrific ball movement once again by the Star Hotshots. In the first quarter, Magu, 6 ang assist ng Star Hotshots. And that's why they were able to find James Yap 2 times off that 3-point shot. And that, finding him once again open for that 2-point shot.
Travis nakikipagkaldagan kay Devance. Out to Azul. Mintis yung tres. Look at Banchero battle Blakely for the board. Na-over the back foul nga na siya.
Chris Banchero is the leading local scorer for the Alaska Aces this entire conference.
Just 5.5 remaining sa ating second quarter. And itong Star Hotshots gustong dagdagan yung 4 na puntos nilang kalamangan as they continue to fight for their tournament lives dito sa Game 3 ng Semifinals ng ating Governor's Cup.
Dahil sa ganda ng laro ni Nonoy Baclao in game number 2, look at him back in the rotation here in game number 3.
Manulit ni Coach Alex Compton.
Sigurado kayo, hindi nyo nahulaan na magic bunot si Nonoy Baclao.
I don't think anybody called that. Free throw na to, atid sa atin ng Smart Live More. Magic bunot ko dito para sa Alaska. Was Vic Manuel, para naman sa Star, it was Yusuf Taha.
Kasi
I don't think anybody.
Wala, kasi hindi mo naman nakikita na naglalaro in the past few games, eh, di ba? So hindi mo makakalimutan mo talaga eh.
Lampas pa sa henyo, nakakall na magic bunot mo.
Para ka tumama sa loto.
Yo, grabe lang.
But look at him, Coach Alex Compton rewarding that effort that he showed in game number 2 back on the floor once again.
Now the Star Hotshots will be aware of him. Tignan natin, or more aware of him. Tignan natin how they play against him.
You know what's key for Nonoy Baclao is you're coming off a 10-point game. Best player ka bigla. Di ba?
10 and
The
5.
key now is ano yung follow-up game mo? Maghahanap ka ba ng puntos? Or lalaroin mo lang ulit yung role na ginawa mo the last time?
Within the system lang. Yun ang hinahanap naman dito ni Coach Compton. Pingris Metangan, as you mentioned, Dom, has played almost no relief basketball up to this juncture of the game. Kakapraso nga lang ipagkakaupo niya as Devance misses, Rivas misses. Yung sampayan brigade ng Star Hotshots in full effect but still could not produce the basket.
Such a big lineup for the Star Hotshots on the floor right now. So you expect them to really be able to lord it over pagdating sa rebounding.
Kita mo naman, point forward mo, Joe Devance. Your shortest guy is James Yap. No point guards on the floor. Nobody below 6 feet. Travis Betangan, dalawang malaki, sasagupa sa kanya. Isang 6'9", isang 6'7". He goes cross-court kick out. Baguio with a pull-up. Bitin, Travis boards it. Hindi pala na kay Blakely pa ang possession. Blakely pushing hard. Whips a pass to Devance. Goes out to James. Gets the bounce! Atin pa rin sa atin ang PLDT Home DSL Triple Play Plans.
And you like, even though na walang point guard, ang ganda ng ikot ng bola ng Star Hotshots. And I'd like to correct you, not 6'3", yung shortest height na nandun ngayon sa loob ng Star Hotshots.
Ito na naman si Rob De La Rosa. Ano ngayon kung napakalalaki nila? Atake pa rin ang atake sa loob. He earns for himself a trip to the line for 2 shots.
And that's why you love what Alaska has done to their team. Kasi sige na, sabihin mo ng win not need, pero yung kumpiyansa na pinapakita ng mga manlalaro na kahit na pagpasok, di ka masyado naggamit or naggamit na gamit ka, yung kumpiyansa is there.
Itong Alaska, it's a welcome mix of veterans and young guns. You got rookies like De La Rosa and Banchero, and then you also have veterans like Baguio and even Eric Meng down the bench.
And that's what Coach Alex Compton was saying, di ba? Napakasarap daw i-coach nitong team na to because the veterans are willing to sacrifice. Guys like Tony De La Cruz, Don Ontiveros, and Eric Meng, all of these guys, they've been in the league for so long, but they work hard in practice. And that's why makikita mo din yung kumpiyansa nila is up there because sa ensayo nagagawa nila yun eh.
Ingris runs into trouble. Bola mababalik sa Alaska. Casio gets it across. JV back from Baclao. Pupunta muna sila kay Travis. Baclao with a pick. JV is momentarily open. Couldn't send it home though. Si Devanza magtitimon. Pingris flashing. Quick pass to Rivas.
The first time ever na merong open shot ang Star Hotshots sa loob na walang nag-challenge.
Panik na naman sa Siam ang abante rito ng mga nakadilaw. Romeo trying to barrel his way through. James slaps it off the knee of Romeo Travis. Pagkakataon ng Star Hotshots to slap on the first double-digit spread of this game. Devans Metangan, hinahanap si Ping. He's already got 8 across his number. Pingris contra De La Rosa. Taking that pass. Pingris pockets it over to Blakely. Loses it on the way up. De La Rosa doing the right thing, protecting that leather. Dahil nakita niya, ayan na si Ping rumaragasa. Gustong isave yung bola. Etong Alaska is down by 9. Looking for a stronger finish to the second quarter. Blakely breaks this one up. As you've been mentioning, it has been Marcus Blakely playing point para dito sa Star. He wraps a pass over to Taha. Nilamon nga lang ng tatlong defender ng Alaska. And Blakely is whistled for that foul, or is it going to be on Taha? Blakely napituan ang kanyang ikatlong personal.
Coach Tim covering his face because that's not really exactly ang opensibang gusto niya. Why? Nakadrive nga itong si Marcus Blakely. Pero pagbigay niya sa loob dito kay Taha, masikip na eh. Hindi nila napasa sa labas. Once the defense collapses, because Alaska will always collapse in the inside, you want to be able to give that extra pass out to a Devans or to a James Yap to be able to knock down that outside shot.
Baguio brings Alaska back to within 7. Malapit na ang 2-minute warning ng ating first half. Siksik na siksik, halftime break natin. Walang BBTU dito sa TV5. Napakaraming inihahandog ng inyong Sports 5 as JDV knocks down the 3, and that is the first double-digit spread of this game.
I really like how the Star Hotshots, without the point guard, moving that ball well, making the defense of Alaska work.
Travis kontra Taha. Lalabas kay Casio. He shifts direction. Step back 3. JV couldn't send it home. Baclao. Buta tayo inabot kay Blakely. Yap will push it. Baguio trying to take it away. Pabalik ang bola sa Alaska. And at this point, we get this report from Miss Erica.
To maintain the lead of Star, paalala lang ni Coach Tim, recognize mismatch well. If they do, don't rush. Capitalize on that extra pass. Kaya naman spacing will still be crucial. Again, stick to the system. Wala daw hihiwalay. Balik sa inyo.
Yan napapansin mo, Dom, yung passing nitong Star has been on display late in the second frame. JV from deep. No, JV from the Baclao tap. Hesitation. Teardrop. That's good.
Just relentless once again in the last Alaska Aces. They're much smaller, but those extra taps, getting that offensive rebound, and JV Casio, hindi nakashot sa labas the past 2 times, able now to go inside and knock down the 2.
Devon's looking directly at Taha. Now Yusuf will offer the pick. They want Blakely to try and attack Travis. Yamak na malapad. Etong si Romeo. Ginamitan naman ng bilis. Baguio is fouled, or Abueva is fouled on the rebound.
If you notice the offensive set, when Star goes one-on-one, walang nakakuha. But once they rotate that ball, they get easy shots.
And because the Star Hotshots have been in the penalty, 2 shots to para dito kay Abueva. Both squads actually in the penalty. 48.9 na lang naman natitira sa ating first half. Ihanda na ang inyong mga Moneyball app dahil susunod na ang Moneyball Dribble of the People. Atid sa inyo ng Motor Trade, motorsiklo, sigurado alaga ka dito. Siguraduhin yung i-update nyo ang mga Moneyball app nyo. Kahapon ba? Nagkaroon ng bagong update. Yung app na yan. Hindi kayo makakasali bigla. Si Miss Mara Aquino, standby na. Para sa ating Moneyball for your Sunday. Malyari working against Abueva. Lead of Stars at 7. Yap Metangan pulls up on top of Travis. He rattles it home.
15 points now for James Yap. Talk about him and Mark Pingers being the leaders of this team. Try and do what they do best. James Yap scoring, Mark Pingers scoring, and also giving that extra effort on the offensive end.
Casio from Romeo. No, Devons for the board. Pwede mag-last shot ang Star Hotshots. 9 seconds remaining sa ating second quarter. Taha will offer the pick. Malyari pa rin, Metangan. Where will he go for the shoot? They go to Devons. No. Devons still with it, pero naubusan na dito sa ating first half.
Well, the Star Hotshots really moving that basketball well, getting the open looks, playing great team basketball na kinakailangan para may chances silang talunin ang Alaska Aces.